Okay, so that's the relegation battle. What are we thinking for Golden Boots? Are we gonna have a consensus on this one, or
It's foregone. It's foregone.
Like I said, should we just pick like either the person we think is gonna end second, or the person we think is gonna have like the most goal involvements or something?
well, just for the clippable moment, let's just say who do we
It's
think is gonna
Haaland.
win?
On three,
Haaland.
one,
Well,
two, three.
Haaland.
Haaland,
Haaland.
Haaland,
Haaland.
Haaland.
Close second, Haaland.
Yeah.
Haaland. Quick word on Haaland, by the way. Obviously, animal beast, one of the best players in the world, and I obviously he plays for City, the Sun.
Men against boys.
But he's also such a likable guy. Like I love watching his interviews and the way like I
He
just
is a disgusting looking character, though, isn't he?
Just looks like an alien.
He
no,
doesn't look right, does he?
guys, it's all about what's on the inside.
It's hair, everything. You know when Pep was having a go at him the other day
Yeah.
in
He's just
front
like
of all the camera, and he had
he,
this
yeah,
massive like
yeah,
rat Viking tail. It's just, ugh.
yeah,
If he was a United player, though, most beautiful human alive.
yeah.
You have your own.
Yeah, well, he's a little spotty
Holy shit.
14-year-old. I'm really looking forward to him, hitting the ground running.
So do you think he'll be involved in the Golden Boot race?
No, I do not. No.
All right. So
I,
like Joel said, let's just go. Who do we think is going to challenge in the Golden Boot race?
um, I think Rashford's gonna have another absolute crack of a season. Yeah, I just see him. Um, yeah, just hitting the ground running.
Well, now that Kane's gone, it's a bit more of an interesting question now, because it would have been Kane
It would have
number
been. It
It
two.
would
would
have
have
been
been Kane.
Kane. Yeah,
He's smashing it
and he is.
in the
Yeah,
Bundesliga
just
already.
scored. He scored two.
I think he's got 3 goals in 2 games. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. His last game against.
and 2 assists. I think something like that.
Yeah.
You put any striker up there, they're gonna bang.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
Those like
thing.
Choupo-Moting was
You,
banging like
yeah,
15,
but
20 goals this season. The
but
guy's
Kane
terrible.
scored like 30 goals 30 plus goals last season for Spurs.
Yeah.
You put him in for me, that's like scoring 50 goals.
Yeah.
So you put
He's
him in
doing
the
more
Man
with
City
less for
team.
sure.
He might even he probably even rival
I think
Haaland.
he
He's
probably
that
he
good.
would have had Haaland's numbers.
I know,
Totally
I agree,
agree. I
exactly.
totally agree.
And I'm glad that now he's moved to a different team, even though I'd like to see him stay in the Premier League. And he's now doing it, at least for the first 3 weeks at Bayern
Yeah.
Munich. And he's just, you
I
know,
mean, he could easily get 50 there.
he's telling the world what we already knew, that
Yeah.
he's world class, that
Yeah.
he'll walk into any team and just bang numbers in.
Yeah.
So you're thinking Rashford? Any other players? Do you think they'll be contention?
Um, Salah maybe, but just for being a United fan, just want to put
Yeah.
Rashi in there.
What about you, Jules?
Has he scored yet?
Rashi?
No, United haven't scored much though.
No.
They've I think, what 2 goals so far, I think.
No, Rashi has scored.
Hmm.
No. Yes. No.
Well, we'll Google that later.
Yeah.
Let's cut this out.
Yeah. Brandon,
Uh,
can you bring that up on the scoreboard for us, please?
yeah, producer.
Yeah.
Um,
Any Arsenal,
well,
any Arsenal players you think will be up there?
no, we just score in bunches. Everybody just,
Spread out.
yeah, everyone gets 10 goals, everyone gets 10 assists. We don't, Jesus doesn't stay healthy enough to stay in the team long enough. So there'll be a bunch of people at Arsenal that'll have 20 goal involvements,
Yeah.
but nobody that's really gonna to get like 30, 35.
Not Nketiah, he's got 3 so far.
Yeah, I mean, if he plays the whole season, but no, Jesus will be back soon.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on the
Um,
bench last game, so I think he's almost fully fit.
yeah,
Saka bags a couple.
Yeah, he's had a couple, I think.
that's just so spread out, right? Like, there's just not one, which is
Yeah,
a great problem to have.
for
Mm.
sure.
Like, who cares if anyone wins the Golden Boot?
Yeah.
I mean, Rashford is a good shout. Um,
It was in the high 20s last season.
Too bad. I mean, I wanted to say Christopher Nkunku would be in there. Maybe not for pure goals, but for goal involvements.
Yeah.
I thought he would have a really good chance.
But in terms of goals, you think anybody can get close to Haaland?
I mean, no one's getting close to him now. I
No.
think he'll win by 10 clear easily. Yeah, I think Rashford, I think he'll be, 2, 3, 4 range. Um, yeah, I can't think of anybody else who just has that deadly where all the goals just pour through one person, like there's not that many teams anymore that just have that one player.
Mm.
Like
You're
it
right.
was,
A lot of the teams are just spread out, like you said.
yeah, like it was Kane at one point, and it was now it is Haaland. But I just don't. There's not as many teams where it's like everything is funneled
Through one. Yeah.
through one guy. So that's why I'm saying goal involvements wise, a guy
Mm.
like Diaby
Yeah.
at Aston Villa, I think he'll be up there with 15 goals, maybe 15 assists.
Mm.
Yeah.
which would probably put him close to Haaland's goal involvements. I think Haaland usually will score like 40 goals and have like 2, 3 assists.
Yeah.
So I think that there might be some people close to goal involvements, but just purely goals, I just don't think anyone can compete.
Mm-hmm.
You?
Yeah, I'd say I agree with you. Like I want to say a Liverpool player, but I mean, if Salah had his worst season last season, he had 19 goals and 12 assists in the Prem, which is fantastic,
Exactly.
amazing. Like for a player.
Exactly, but nowhere like
Yeah,
miles away from Haaland.
yeah. I mean, his previous seasons, obviously, he had close numbers to those, but yeah, I just don't think that right now, for example, the Liverpool team, like you said, is so spread out. There's Jota, there's Gakpo, Nunez, Diaz, and Salah. Like, it will be spread between a lot of those fives. I think we'll have a couple more goals from midfield as well. So I agree. It's just the same situation as Arsenal.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, like I mean, obviously, like, for example, Ollie Watkins will bang goals, but like you said, nobody near the numbers of Haaland. So I'll stick with Haaland. I think Rashford will do well.
Probably, yeah. Or maybe
Um,
like the Hoyland guy. I don't know how good he is. I know
I
nothing about this guy.
yeah,
Yeah, I
I,
don't
I
know
I
much
would
about.
say honestly, I would say Nunez if he was guaranteed to start every game, just because he reminds me so much of Fernando Torres. Like
Mm.
not like super skilled. Like as obviously he's got skill, but like you know what I mean. Like not
Just
as
movement wise.
just movement wise, power, pace.
Mm,
Like he's just so. Gary Neville was saying it the other day. I'd much rather play against Gakpo than
mm,
Nunez because you don't know what to
mm.
expect from
Yeah,
Nunez. He's
Jota, yeah.
so explosive, and you just can't handle that
Just
sometimes.
playing off his shoulder constantly.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'll stick with Haaland. Yeah, Rashford. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that like the last game, maybe is what Nunez needed confidence wise to kind of
Yeah.
push him in that direction.
It
So
because a lot of the times last season you had him in your fantasy team. A lot of those chances, like the
yeah, he
two the
was.
two chances that he got against Newcastle are not easy finishes.
No,
Like they're
no,
from an
especially the
angle.
second one, the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was missing those last year. Every
Oh, by a
single one he
mile.
was missing those.
Yeah.
So if he builds that confidence, he's not getting anywhere near Haaland. Let's
Yeah.
just say that. But
Yeah. I think.
he could be in the Rashford zone.
Yeah.
20, 20,
yeah. Like
25 goals.
Yeah.
if he starts,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Rashford's now just getting put into a proper position. He doesn't like playing through the middle. He doesn't
Mm.
look like, and it's a bit disappointing. He doesn't look like he wants to be on the pitch when he's being playing down the
Yeah.
middle.
Some players like that. They need the
Yeah,
ball out wide with some space
I
to attack.
I know, well, yeah, but it's just the attitude that was quite disappointing. But
Mm.
Yeah. I think once Haaland gets fit and Ten Hag's happy because I think he was saying he's not at the levels that he needs to be in terms of
yeah,
fitness and
yeah,
whatnot. But
yeah.
once he starts
I
starting, I
thought he
think.
came with a slight little injury as well.
Maybe. But yeah, I just remember Ten Hag saying something. He's not close to being fit
Mm,
where I want him to be fit. So yeah, we'll see how that pans out. I think you're right. The Rashford on the left is a lot better. He needs that striker. That's why I thought Harry Kane would have been perfect for United.
Mm.
I thought like yeah.
couldn't afford him.
It's still like Hoyland was what 70 million. Pay that extra 30.
Yeah, I'll give
Well,
him a
who
call
knows
one
with
day.
Kane?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been a Kane thing.
Yeah, I think he's more spread. I think Daniel Levy probably just wouldn't want to sell to Premier League rivals.
And if he
And if he did, he'd want more.
exactly, I think
Then
it would have
probably
cost
want
another 50
150.
million. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
But this Kane one, yeah, he'd just get abused. Get
it's
No,
not
no,
abused.
that bad.
no.
It's
If
not
it
that
was
bad.
a
If he went to
London,
Chelsea, for
if you went to
example,
exactly, if you went to Chelsea, Arsenal, different
yeah.
story. But
Well,
United, not too bad.
Man City United, it's like Spurs
It's
fans would be like,
understandable,
you know,
understandable. But yeah, it
we've
is what it
poached
is.
quite a few of their players in the past.